Hello, my name is Jody Alfayet as a king who is assertive, wise, easy to move, easy to get angry, and sensitive.
Hello everyone, I am Mahidalina Lasmas Regar as the first daughter. My character is little cruel, rude, busy, and likes to influence people.
Hello, I'm Nadila Al-Mubarakah as the second daughter in the palace and who has character nasty, envious, little rude, and meddlesome.
Hello everyone, I'm Amalia Kartika as the third daughter, who is amiable, keen, honest, and my hobby is cooking.
Once upon a time, there was a castle. The name of the king is Jody, who had three daughters. Lena, the first daughter, then Nadila, the second daughter, and Tika, the youngest daughter. Because they were good and beautiful, he loved them all sincerely. He didn't know which one should appoint as queen. As the king of Jody's birthday approached, he summoned his daughters and said to them, "My dear children, I love all three of you sincerely, and for a long time haven't known which one of you I should name to be the heir to my throne. But I have now decided that one of you shall become queen who bring to me a birthday present. That is most necessary in human life. Go and make your plans accordingly and with utmost diligence." The king of Jody's birthday arrived. Lena and Nadila brought him presents that were very necessary, but at the same time extremely expensive.
Happy birthday, father. This is a gift from me to you.
Thank you, my eldest daughter.
Happy birthday, my dear father. You are the best father and king. This is a gift from me. I hope you like it.
Thank you, my middle daughter. I will open the gift from you.
Happy birthday, father! You are everything to me. This gift to me, simple, but very important for all of us, including father.
Thank you, youngest daughter. I was curious about the gift from you. Can I open it now?
Yes, father.
The king also opened the gift from the youngest daughter. After seeing the gift, the king immediately fell silent and frowned, indicating his displeasure with the gift. However, Tika brought him nothing more than a little pill of salt in a decorated container. When King Jody saw her present, he became very angry, and he drove his daughter out of the castle, forbidding her ever again to let herself be seen by him.
My youngest daughter, why did you give me the salt? Did you give it wrong?
This is the gift that is salt because I know that salt is very important for our lives.
Hearing this, the king disliked the youngest daughter's opinion and immediately scolded the youngest daughters. The other two princes also instigate the king to expel the youngest daughter from the palace because they didn't like the presence of the youngest daughters in the palace.
You said this is a gift. Realistica, this is just salt. It's not that important, especially for a king.
I agree with that. Do you think that father is a commoner who cannot afford salt?
Just kick out Tika from this palace, Daddy, because she doesn't respect you anymore.
That's right. Why is she in this palace if she doesn't respect you?
I am disappointed with the gift from you, the youngest daughter. From now on, leaving you from this palace and don't come back again.
With deep sorrow, the rejected daughter went out into the unknown world, comforted only by her faith in her own good sense. After walking a good while, she came to an inn. There, she found a female innkeeper who thoroughly understood cooking. She entered an apprenticeship with her and soon exceeded even the innkeeper in the art of cooking. News spread far and wide of the excellent cook in the inn, and everyone who came this way and who still had a few kreuzer left in his pocket stopped to be served a roast or something even more elegant. The king heard of the cook's reputation and he had hired a skilled cook. Now it came to pass that the oldest princess was getting married, and the famous cook was assigned to the preparation of the wedding feast, with no expenses to be spared.
The king heard of the cook's reputation, and he hired her a skilled cook. Now it came to pass that the oldest princess was getting married, and the famous cook was assigned the preparation of the wedding feast, with no expenses to be spared. Thus, on the wedding day, one elegant dish after the other was served until the table almost cracked. Everything was excellently prepared, and everyone praised the cook. Finally, the king's favorite dish arrived. Quickly, licking a spoon, he tasted it.
This has not been salted. Have the cook brought before me. Why did you forget to salt my favorite dish? You are a careless girl.
You drove away from your youngest daughter because she thought that salt was so necessary. Perhaps you can now see that your child was not so wrong.
Hearing this, the king fell silent and took of his youngest daughter, who he had driven out of the palace. The king was suspicious of the chef then. The king took off the chef hat, and he has immediately surprised that this chef was his youngest daughter, who he had kissed her first.
It turns out I have been prejudiced against my eldest daughter all the time. Forgive my father for throwing you out of the place. Now father realizes that salt is important for us all.
I have forgiven your father. Forget the past. Let's live our life as before.
When the king heard this word, he recognized his daughter, begged her for forgiveness, asked her to be seated at his side, and accepted her once again as his dear child. Then the wedding became double joyful. The king lived happily with his children for many years thereafter.